3 common beginner mistakes to avoid. There are 3 mistakes that many new riders either make, or are quickly reminded of with a close call. This is not to say that every new rider will make any of these mistakes, but there is also the possibility that a new rider could make all of them. As well, while there are many ways that a ride could go bad, statistically speaking, the following 4 mistakes are the most common. Cheaping out on gear. Buying cheap protective gear is just a speed-up call to grave injuries and possible death. There are some brands out there that offer what seems to be good gear at cheap prices, and unfortunately they do attract newer riders. Buying, insuring, riding, and maintaining a bike is, in a word, expensive, so the one area that many look to cut corners on is gear. What we advise is that get real gear for the type of riding you'll be doing, and remember that if you do go down in it and it sacrifices itself to quite literally save your skin, your insurance plan will have a rider in it to cover up to X amount of gear. Total up what your gear costs, talk to your broker, and get the rider set so that it covers it all, and while you might spend a few more bucks a month on insurance, it's well worth it. Forgetting to countersteer. As a new rider, you're on your brand new, or new to you, bike, enjoying the sunshine, the wind tugging gently at your jacket as you crank your right wrist a little more. All of a sudden, you realize that there is a corner ahead, and in a moment of panic, you lean into the corner but you're drifting wide out of your lane, and you know that even thinking about the front brakes will either send you into a slide or launch you into a high side. This is not an unrealistic scenario, as a quick search of YouTube will attest to. A rider is out there enjoying their ride, then boom, they're tumbling across the corner because of one thing, namely that they didn't countersteer. This is one of the key reasons that practice in a parking lot or an area away from other vehicles and dangers is so important, as in that moment of panic, if you have been practicing and your body knows that if you're going too fast and that the brakes aren't an option, increasing the lean angle of your turn is the way to get through it safely. Not riding your own ride, in groups. Joining the two-wheeled community is exciting. We know it, you know it. Everyone that sits atop a container of flammable liquids with explosions contained within metal and thinking that it's a great idea knows it. Part of that excitement is just that fact, that we are a community. It's why we drop our clutch and point to the road when we see another bike coming the other way, rubber side down, brother, sister. It's why we also, at times, go on group rides, and it is during those rides that things can go significantly wrong. One thing you are in control of, at all times, is your motorcycle. You know your own experience level, and you know your own comfort zone. However, for some reason, be it tunnel vision on the rider ahead of you or even feeling mildly ashamed or guilty of holding up riders behind you, if the ride is going a bit fast and the experienced riders are taking a turn within the speed limit but above your comfort level, a new rider will try to keep up by cornering at that faster speed, which can end with a close call, a crash, or worse. This is why, when either on your own or with a group, ride your own ride. If those experienced riders are taking the turn faster than you, so be it. Follow the lessons you learned in your training course. Slow, look, lean, roll. If the riders behind you are experienced, they'll understand without any argument why you took the corner slower than those ahead of you, and if it's a well-done group ride, the leader will actually slow down to let the pack catch up. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe, like and share your thoughts in the comment section below.